What happened to the Zeo powers? Now, this is one of the big unsolved.
Oh my goodness, power up, level up. You just asked a great question. A question that I feel like only people's head canons would be able to answer. On top of that, would it be too much if I made a movie about this? Okay, wait, let me back up a little bit. First things first, what do I think happened? Sorry, I just noticed a bird just dropped a huge deuce on my car. Theories about what happened to the actual Zeo powers. This is where I'm at. Boom, let me set the stage for y'all. The Gold Ranger powers. Jason obtained the Gold Ranger powers. He was supposed to be Holden Knoll's portrayal of Trifonia, right? I think it's safe to say, based on the design of the Gold Ranger powers, that they may have been a part of the Zeo powers, or at least a part of the Zeo crystal at some point. It's not far-fetched to believe that the Zeo crystal was a bigger chunk and like chunks fell off of it. I wouldn't be surprised if there were more parts of the Zeo crystal kind of scattered throughout the galaxy, and Trifonia was one of the ones that got a piece of it, made their staff up out of it, and, you know, formed their whole like race religion around it. With that being said, those in particular powers were way too strong for Jason. What I like to think is that the Zeo crystal powers, that Zeo crystal that was broken into 5 subcrystals, they thought that that was good enough for the human body, but that's still too strong. They probably realized they needed to, like, they being Zordon, Tommy, and Alpha, had to recollect the Zeo crystals from everybody's body, reconstitute it into one whole crystal, and take like a small chunk of it, or take one of the sub crystals off of it and make the turbo powers from there. That way the powers are a little more diluted. They're not straight to the system like how the Zeo crystals were, because I feel like Zeo crystals were even stronger than the power coins. As far as the rest of the actual Zeo crystal, it's probably kept in containment somewhere. It probably got lost amongst the shards and chunks of the power chamber blowing up. But yes, that's where I'm at, is that the Zeo crystal was way too strong for them. It was actually starting to kill them. Zordon and Billy extracted the Zeo crystal from everyone's body, the subcrystals, put them all back together minus one subcrystal, used that subcrystal to break into 5 little mini parts and make the turbo powers. Now that also leads me into a hot take, that Power Rangers Turbo movie shouldn't have existed. What should have existed was the Power Rangers Zeo movie, and that would have shown the Power Rangers going on a quest to get the Zeo crystals. I should make a whole video about this, actually, because that movie should have been set up the same way the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie was set up, to where it was like outside of our normal universe, so that way we could tell a different story. I'm gonna make a video about it, and that's where I stand about what happened with the Zeo crystals. All right, you guys have a great day.